everyone. This is Adrienne from Fame Consulting. So, new series, Goal Getters. Okay, so we're going to talk about different things people have accomplished, what they did to get there, what they had to tell themselves, and really just understand, how did you get there? How did you do the things? We always see people, once they've already accomplished the thing, that's when they want to talk about things. But we really want to break down, what was the mindset? What did you have to shift? What did you have to do so that you can emulate the same things, or, shift it however you need to shift it for yourself, or just see that it's possible. So today, you've already seen him on my channel. We have Jamal Solomon, aka, or should I say, well, I'm not going to do all that, but Crypto J. Crypto J is here. He's going to talk to us about something he's accomplished and he's super proud of. So I'll have a few different guests from time to time. I'm trying to do this once a month, but we really just want to see, what are other people doing and how are they getting to where they want to go. So Jamal, we're going to keep it short and simple. You already know time is super valuable for me, so I try to keep my videos short. So today, I really just wanted you to kind of share, what is a goal that you've accomplished? And then we'll just talk about it a little bit. So it could be something you're proud of, something you want to share with us. And yeah, so what would you like to talk about?
Yeah, thank you for having me here. And I always tell people, I had a big fear of public speaking. I had a big fear of talking on videos and all the other stuff. And I got really depressed on it. I was having nightmares every night. It was affecting my relationship with my kids, my families, because I always had this vision that I was in this large stage, and it really hurt me that I just, in real life, that I couldn't do it. So one day, this happened about 5 years ago. I said, you know what, Jamal, who cares? Just go for it. Just start talking, just start doing videos. And next thing you know, the nightmares stopped, the depression stopped, and now I have a reputation that people think I was always like this, but I was never like this until recently. And I spoke at Google, I spoke in Toronto, Vegas, a bunch of virtual stuff. So I have a reputation of being a great speaker. That's one of my greatest accomplishments, but it took a lot of work.
That's awesome. And I know that's not easy at all. Like, I've spoken to actors who literally get paid to, speak and do these things, and they have to work through these things and like really get over it. So congrats, that's amazing. So just so that we can kind of like understand, like, what are some things that you had to like shift or change or tell yourself in order to like really accomplish this goal or push yourself? Was there something that clicked for you, changed for you, or something specific you could point out?
Well, two things. One thing that I look back at everything that I so-called failed in life, and I said, wow, everything that I thought I failed in life was the absolute best thing for me. So for me to take risks and think that, somebody might like my talk or my voice sounds squeaky, whatever, what's the worst could happen? The bigger the fail, the bigger my success was. And once I had that mentality, I said, you know what? It's going to start talking. And another thing is, I created an alter ego. I always talk to myself right before, no matter how big or small the function is. I have this talk, and it drives my wife crazy, but I become a different person, and I just make it happen. So I created a system that works for me. So you gotta look for something that works for y'all too.
Super dope. So now that you've accomplished this goal, what do you think is next for you?
I didn't reach the vision that I have. I didn't reach it, and I don't tell a lot of people publicly, but it's a very big speaking engagement. And I'm gonna go after it, and it's always in my head. So no matter when people say, "Oh, Jamal, you speaking to him," I'm like, "Yeah, but that's not the end goal." So I'm at 20% where I need to be at.
Okay, well, listen, any step towards the goal, that's what we want to do. So give yourself grace, give yourself credit, right? So thank you for sharing. Again, we're keeping these short. In summary, what I heard you say was, you really spoke to yourself. So you gave yourself positive reinforcement. So that voice that negative voice, that ego that we have that's saying, oh, I don't know, and the naysayer, quiet it, right? Let that go. And then also find some type of mechanism or trick for yourself, or just some habit or routine. Create something for yourself so that you will go to that practice so that it'll help you push through the grungy feelings or whatever's coming up for you in the moment. And also what I heard you say, and you may not have said it this way, was don't be afraid to go big, because, we sometimes we'll hold ourselves small, or we'll say, I'm not really sure, or this seems bigger, or you have imposter syndrome. But at the end of the day, if you're not feeling a little uncomfortable, or you're not feeling like this might be a stretch for me, or this might be something that's outside of my comfort zone, then you're really limiting your opportunities to grow, to reach, to be bigger, and you're absolutely capable of it. So those are just some things that I'm hearing underneath. And that was it. So I really do appreciate you coming to share, to be transparent with us. And that's really huge, because I think a lot of times, we're all feeling the same things, but we're doing it in silence. And the purpose of this is really just to open up, show people, hey, we're everyday people. We feel the same things. We think the same things, and you're not alone. So if you have a public speaking role or something coming up, maybe you might want to hit up Jamal and see, hey, Jamal, what other tricks you got for me? Or really just go for it. I myself, I was talking about doing a podcast and a YouTube video for years, never did it. Thankfully, jumped in. So I think the theme for this month is jump in and just try it on. If you don't like it, great, you can stop, but just go for it. So I'm going to stop there, and we'll be back next time with more goal getters and more interviews. So stay tuned, like, and subscribe. Thank you.